In the early hours of the 7th of May 2025, India carried out an unprecedented airstrike in 9 locations in Pakistan occupied Kashmir and in Pakistan proper. These strikes were done on 9 locations which housed the Jaish-e-Mohammed, the Lashkar-e-Taiba and the Hizbul Mujahideen. So is Pakistan going to turn a new leaf with this attack? Is there going to be a new deterrent? With us, we have Dr. Ajai Sahni from the South Asia Terrorism Portal. Sir, how do you look at the present strikes and their effect on the Pakistani terror ecosystem? Do you think there would be some sort of reluctance on their part in the future?
I don't think this would work as any kind of a deterrent in the long term. There will be an adaptive response. They will realize that certain new lines have been crossed, and they will seek to adjust to those new lines. The idea that you have destroyed a certain quantum of their infrastructure, possibly killed a few of them, we still don't have hard data on the real damage done. But even if you have killed quite a few of them or damaged significant infrastructure, they have lost thousands of their jihadis in Jammu Kashmir. That doesn't make a difference. So another, half a dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen dead is not going to change their intent. It is going to change their tactics. It is going to change their operational layout or structures. But it is not going to change their strategies.
So in our previous conversations, you've spoken about how the Pakistani state and its terror ecosystem has actually been losing the war in Kashmir, the war that has now lasted for over 3 decades. And India has largely been doing the right things. Now in the post-Pahalgam paradigm, where India is using multiple levers, for instance, we've put the Indus Water Treaty in abeyance. We've looked at economic strangulation of the Pakistani ecosystem, and this is then complemented by hard military steps. How do you see the things progressing in the near future, particularly with regard to, say, Pakistan's reactions to these?
Look, in the near future, there will be a escalation of rhetoric, not necessarily of operations. What impact these broader trends will have will depend, one, on our continuing to retain hold on the operations in Jammu Kashmir. Very crucially, I do not regard, it's a terrible tragedy, but I do not regard the killing of these 26 innocent civilians as in any sense, strategic, shall we say, harm that has been done to us. It is one more where we have lost more than 45,000 lives in Jammu Kashmir. This is one more tragedy. But it does not alter the fact that we have come down from thousands killed a year to 127 killed last year. And we are winning the war in Kashmir on that ground. Then when we talk about these other measures that we are speaking of impacting China internally in terms of all, impact. When we speak of this other, shall we say, paradigm of impacting Pakistan through a kind of whole of government approach, using all instrumentalities of the state, economic, political, covert, cyber, everything. And there's much talk of this. The question is, will we stay with it? Because it will have zero impact if we forget about it 6 months down the line. This is something that will have impact in the years and possibly the decades. I have said this before, I'll repeat it here, that if we have a 20-year plan for defeating Pakistan's intentions, we will possibly win in 2 years. If we have a 6-month paradigm of response, we will not win in 50 years.